Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. I got five. Let's talk. Real talk. It's that time again. Y'all know what it is, man. It's time to tell a friend, to tell a friend, and tell another motherfucking friend, man. Share, like, and repeat this shit. Share, like, and subscribe this shit, man. Y'all know. Today's news, we got an OnlyFans model. You feel me? Stabbed her boyfriend last year, and she's being charged with murder now. But before we get into this, make sure all y'all that's checking out the clips, that's checking out my shorts, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. The likes, the shares, the subscribes, all that get me more followers, all that get me more people to watch my more time, you know, uh things of that nature. Being able to take up too much time, but make sure you like, share, subscribe, and go back and watch some of my old videos. But diving right into today's news, an Instagram and OnlyFans model who claimed self-defense in the April stabbing death of her boyfriend has been charged with his murder. Courtney Clenney, 26, was arrested in Hawaii Wednesday on a charge of second-degree murder with a deadly weapon in the April 3rd killing of Christian Abusive, 27, in Miami, authorities said. Clenney, who goes by the name Courtney Taylor on social media, where she has 2 million followers on Instagram, is accused of stabbing Obumseli in the chest following a fight at their luxury South Florida apartment, the Miami Herald reported. Um, Man, that's fucked up. Motherfuckers be getting this money and still be going crazy. Just leave the nigga. Courtney Clenney is seen following her arrest Wednesday in Hawaii for second-degree murder with a deadly weapon. The Miami-Dade State's Attorney Office has scheduled a news conference on the murder charge Thursday afternoon. That would be today. Clenney's defense attorney said he's completely shocked by the arrest, telling 7 News there's a clear evidence of self-defense. And this is the thing, a lot of y'all motherfuckers think this self-defense shit is what uh can get you out the hole. You feel me? Oh, I'm good. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I mean? But all in all, like, some things that y'all think that y'all can get away with, you really can't get away with, man. And a lot of you females that be out there and y'all be getting tired of the nigga and all that, man. Move on. Move on, bro. And this is like a lot of things that a lot of niggas don't understand too. They don't want to let that money go and all this. You feel me? You have to realize who you dealing with. I don't know what's going on in a situation. I don't know if he mad that she was trying to leave, or you know what I'm saying, she caught him cheating. I don't know. We ain't even finished with the story. But what I am saying though is domestic violence is real. And before it get to murder domestic violence, you should just leave. I know it's easier said than done, but at the end of the day, don't put yourself in a situation to where you have to brutalize somebody else or somebody else gets a chance to brutalize you. And it don't matter how much money you have, it don't matter how much fame you have, it don't matter how much clout you have. Um Domestic violence is real, man, and it fucks up a lot of people. You feel me? So we're gonna continue on with the story. It says Clinton's defense attorneys. Oh, hold on. Buncelli attacked her and choked her that evening. Courtney had no choice but to meet force with force. Attorney Frank Prieto told the Miami station. Prieto didn't immediately respond to HuffPost's request for comment. Clancy's attorney said Buncelli death was self-defense. They called Clenny a victim of excuse me. They called Clenny a victim of domestic violence and human trafficking and said she was seeking mental health treatment in Hawaii for PTSD related to Abumseli's death when she was arrested. Courtney was clearly defending herself. We will vigorously defend Courtney and clear her of this unfounded, baseless charge, the lawyer said. The couple's relationship had been described as rocky and sometimes violent. Big ass yitties, though. Clenney was previously arrested on a domestic battery charge in Las Vegas. Police had been called to the couple's home in Austin, Texas on several occasions, as well as to their Miami apartment just 2 days before the fatal stabbing. We've seen her hit him. I've never seen him hit her, a friend, Ashley Vaughn, told Local 10 News days after the stabbing. Prieto in May acknowledged to Rolling Stone that the violence in the couple's relationship could have gone both ways, but said that didn't change Clenney's self-defense claim in the killing. Christian was committing a crime, and she had every right to defend herself. It's crazy because people, even though people are sitting up here saying, "Oh yeah, I seen her hit him, and he ain't never hit her," and X, Y, and the third, right? This is the prime example of, and y'all can say I'm wrong, y'all can say I'm right, get in the comments and let me know, but I feel this is racially motivated because if he was really hitting this girl, I feel she would have called the police on him. She's white, she's a Caucasian, her friends would have did it. He's a black African, he's a black man. He's from according to his name, I would say he's from Nigeria. I could be wrong. And excuse me if I am wrong. I'm not trying to make no funny simulations to his name. Uh, but the bottom in the meat and potatoes of the story is domestic violence. Now he was never arrested for anything that he did per se, right? We gonna say that he was beating her ass, but he never got arrested. You may dislike him, but he never got arrested. Now, on her part, she was arrested for domestic violence. And we're going to go back and read this. It says, we've seen her hit him. I've I've never seen him hit her. Ashley Vaughn. And I'm going to look her up on Facebook. Ashley Vaughn. This is a white girl. Ashley Vaughn. White girl. Which is, all right, look kind of cool, but you feel me? Moral of the story is, they say he hit her, she hit him, but the police were called to their home in Austin, Texas. Reason mean that they didn't take him is probably because she was the one doing the abusing. She was the one in the domestic violence. She was the one causing the confrontation. So if you're the one causing the confrontation, more than likely, if you're a female, you're not going to go to jail, especially if you're white. Now, if you're a black woman, a black man, we have known so many times over and over and over again where the person that wasn't the victimizer went to jail. But in this case, the victimizer never went to jail, and therefore they get into an argument. Let's just say that their relationships was a little bit hectic. You feel me? This is what I'm saying, that when it comes to domestic violence, you must get skedaddled. Get up out of there. Because there's gonna come a time like this when don't nobody know the whole true friggin' story. So if you don't know the whole story, there's gonna leave room for doubt. And if you leave room for doubt, there's room for a not guilty verdict. And if you don't want your family to have to go through life dealing with a non not guilty verdict, and they feel that that person killed your family member, man, sometimes you just gotta get away, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but she's been charged though. It ain't. It's no like she went from, like I said, man. She went from uh, what they say here, man, and then she trying to cry all on her what is it called on her booking photo. Bitch trying to find sympathy with the red eyes and crying. Bitch, you crying because you got caught. You ain't crying because you feel me? How do you cry when you get caught knowing you was in Miami talking about you was trying to get some PTSD? Well, you was on vacation. Stop lying, bro. Now, it says earlier this year, it happened on April 3rd. Now here it is, a couple of months later, and you don't go get no counseling in America. You leave from America to go all the way to Hawaii to get some PTSD counseling. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't get arrested on April 3rd for the killing because you sat up there and, oh, it's domestic violence, it was self defense, da 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 da. And then you go to Hawaii in response to get some PTSD counseling. Like they don't have PTSD counseling in America. You feel me? Like, come on now. Nothing on this story says that her family, attorney, psychologist, psychotherapist, none of them people told her to go to Hawaii in order to deal with PTSD and deal with that she killed somebody. She did that on her own. So obviously she must have either been running from something or was just trying to get away from the case. But all in all, she murdered somebody. In this in, in this in this report, it's not saying nothing about that they got her from a PTSD facility, that she has paperwork. She was down there living her best life while this man got killed. Now, even if he was hitting her, right, she got a right to defend herself. She got a right to defend herself. But from the reports that we seeing right now, she has no right to defend herself. From the only witness that we have right now, the only witness in this case, Ashley Vaughn says, and she's a Caucasian. Don't know if she's her friend or his friend, but she's saying that she was always hitting him. He was never hitting her. Now, maybe what if the bitch had post traumatic stress disorder prior to the relationship? A lot of people have underlying conditions going into a new relationship that they really don't take care of before they commit to the new relationship. Same thing with bad relationships. You come into a bad relationship knowing you've been beat, battered, domestic violence against, and all that. If you have an adverse outcome in or an adverse liking towards males or men for the things that they did to you, you gotta sit down and restructure yourself and deal with that situation before you can move on to a commitment. Before you can move on to, you know, living with somebody and understanding them, you still gotta understand yourself. And this is why I always say mental health is real, because some people out here just like this girl, maybe she didn't move on from something in her past to get her through the future, and now she's paying the price of it because she murdered this man, probably because of something that she was dealing with in her past, or something that she never got over in her past, but it still affected her present day situations, which is sad, which is all the way sad. I wouldn't sit up here and tell nobody like, oh, you killed him, you deserve to go to jail, and that's it, that's all. No, you know, some people do have a snapping point. Some people do have a breaking point, and the person that breaks on probably ain't even the person that really deserves it. You know what I mean? So sometimes we really have to report on situations, but don't really go all the way there. But I am saying though that if this man would have killed her, he would have been locked up already. He would have been in jail April 3rd, awaiting trial, first degree murder. And this is another thing that y'all have to understand, that when you dealing with a racist society, when you dealing with the concept that all black men are abusers, all black men are rapists, all black men are gangbangers, all black men are robbers and criminals, or some type of evil edifice, you have to play your cards right and move your chess pieces and hop checkers the perfect and proper way. You can't sit up here and be going back and forth thinking that you are an exception to the situation. It ain't no exceptions to the situation. It ain't none. And for those that think that there is some, you need to redefine what you really believe in, because it ain't no exceptions out here to the truth, especially if you black. Especially if you black. Um, I'm gonna say shout outs to the brother family. May Allah protect his family. Um, may Allah be pleased with him. Um, may Allah get this girl what she deserves, whether it's true freedom or spending her life in jail. Man, I'm not making light of nobody's situation that's been domestically violated. Um, but you got to pay that price, though. You got to pay that price. You got to pay that price for murdering that man, for people only saying that you was hitting him. And the way she looked like she got a little violent temper, though. She a OnlyFans, Then she tried to say she was human trafficked. I'm not saying you can't be 24 being human trafficked and all this and all that. But at the end of the day, you have to make a conscious decision. I'm not with calling the police. I'm not with none of that, right? But if y'all in this situation, y'all have to call the police, get away. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it may be hard. You can't always just get away. Know who you dealing with, know what you dealing with. Because this person can say that they love you, but then they can turn into a monster. This person say that they can protect you all your life, but then they be the one that kill you. Courtney Clenney, you killed him, and you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. Straight up, straight down. I ain't trying to be funny, but hey, you did that, and now you got to stand on that. And this is the thing, like here in California, we have this thing where with Gavin Newsom, and they saying that he letting out all the criminals, right? And all this and all that. I wonder how Miami, Florida, is gonna deal with it, or Texas, where they from, where she killed him at. We gonna keep watching this news. Y'all keep watching the clips. We gonna let y'all know what it is and let y'all know what it ain't. But if it stank, we throwing it in the trash though. Hey, y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. I got five. Let's talk real talk. And y'all already know it's that time again. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe. We trying to hit them 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And also just getting people to be in tune and continue and interact with the content. You know what I mean? Stay posted, stay subscribed for when I do go live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could interact with me. But even if I ain't going live, man, drop a comment, man. Hit that notification bell. The first one, man. Every time I drop something, you get notified, man. Y'all know what it is and y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy. Hey,